Hi everyone, Major here, and welcome back to Steel Division. The map you're looking at, you've probably already picked up, is Carpiquet, the airfield, and there'll be a conquest battle between 9th Panzer, and you can see the units highlighted there as to where I'm moving, and 3rd Canadian. The game is 45 minutes, 2,500 points, and well, let's just get into it. I have got on this left-hand side Panzer Grenadiers and a Panzer 1. Panzer One's going down just to do a bit of reconnaissance, spot any enemy movements. Panzer Grenadiers with a leader moving into this village just to capture some good defensive territory, which oversees a bit of open ground. Uh, got the flak half track. It hasn't received any movement orders yet, so let's just move him down to there. There we go. Another Panzer Grenadier group, which are moving down into that area. Complete the blue is the mortar, which will provide indirect fire until I can get some aircraft and heavier weapons onto the field. Um, oops, control that mouse a little bit better. In the foreground there, we've got two looks. The looks are going to be acting as reconnaissance and also keep at bay any infantry that come out across the open ground. And also got another flak. On the right hand side, got a mixture of infantry, anti-tank, which are going to be moving down into the right hand side to cut off any right flank movement, which traditionally happens on that map. You either come through the right hand side or you come through the left hand side, given how open the actual airfield is. Once we get into phase B, some heavier big cats will come out to play, and they will slowly be moving across the airfield, I would hope, supported by artillery, so we can take care of the anti-tank guns as we move out. Okay, that's the idea. Let's get into it. Right, let's get these units moving. I really want to get this infantry in the left-hand side in place and on the right-hand side as and uh-oh. This spells trouble. This spells trouble. Turn, little truck, turn. Digest your troops. Oh, there's one, looks down. Oh, Panzer Mark 1, sorry, that would have been. Panzer leader. I'll move those guys up as well. Let's move the flak up. Oh, we've got everything in position. Yes, we have. Let's move the half track back. Use the half tracks to cover our rear, so to speak. Alright, that doesn't look too bad. Alright, let's attack that universal carrier. That Humber is being a pain in the backside. Alright, Grenadiers, let's move out. Let's spread our wings, so to speak. Let's move the half track up into there where it's covered, but we'll have a field of fire. Okay, so the Pack 38, got a nice view down the road if anything comes down that avenue. Alright, let's move the Grenadiers up into the woods. Let's keep pushing forward where we can. Move the leader up. Let's move this grenadier up into that. Let's move the flak forward. Might be able to give some infantry support. Alright. We need some aircraft. Right, we've got a bomber. Let's start getting rid of some of these dudes. 6-pounder. Good. That gives us a little bit of respite. Right, let's move the next Panzer Grenadier up. Can we get any more aircraft? No, we can't. Not until phase B. Alright, I've lost a looks during that exchange. Let's move that guy back. Don't want to lose the centre. Probably move that Panzer 1 up. And we can probably do with an anti-tank gun on this left-hand side as well. So let's move up into there. That gives us a lovely view of anything coming past the hedgegroves. Alright, so we get yep, some stormtroopers, storm panzers, storm pioneers, sorry. Reinforce that village. Right, let's move the mortar up. What have we got in the way of support? Flame Panzer. Yeah. That might come in handy. Let's move the flak up. Alright, push is definitely coming over on the right hand side. Alright, so that looks as well out of harm's way at the moment. Alright, 3 minutes to phase B. Alright, let's get this half track onto the infantry. Alright, where's okay. Move back. No, don't go any further forward. Don't need that. Let's move the Panzer Grenadiers up. Alright, let's get rid of the command carrier. Alright, let's move for the village. Flame Panzer will move up into here. Panzer Mark 1, let's move up on the left hand side. Pack 38 will move up also, which means this infantry back in the village can now move forward. Somehow we're still managing to hold that right-hand side. Can't see it happening for too much longer. But come phase B, we've got 325 points. Aircraft ready. Let's drop an egg on the Humbers. And that might take out the Humber and the supply truck. Yes, got the Humber, push back the supply truck. That's excellent. All right, I've got more infantry coming forward. Flame Panzers moving up. All right, let's go for that command carrier. Probably need to get a supply vehicle up to it, just so it doesn't run out of shells. Commander needs to move up now, my Führer. Right, let's put the Panzer 1 there on the edge of the olive grove, help cover any infantry that attack out of that hedge grove. Right, this anti-tank gun can come up over here. What sort of coverage we've got there? Yep, up to there, into that hedge grove. Okay, we've got phase B. Let's bring out some big boys. Command Panzer Mark IV. Yep, we'll bring out. And we'll also bring out 2 Panzer Mark IVs over this side. Okay, we're not doing too bad here. Might move that Panzer Grenadier up to the edge of the woods. Good. Stork's moving back. Or the Oster, sorry. It's a Canadian aircraft. Same as the Stork, basically. Come on. Let's get the command carrier. It's an open vehicle. Should be able to damage it. Grenadiers. Let's move forward to the next vehicle. Next building, I should have said. Storm Pioneers, let's move them up. And a half track to support. Yeah, let's move these Grenadiers into a building and we should be able to get some bazooka shots, or sorry, Panzer Force shots on it as soon as they advance on the infantry. There we go, that's very nice. So now we'll bring our anti-tank gun up, and from that spot there we've got good coverage of anything approaching. Yep, we don't have any coverage down the road yet, but I want to get some more infantry out into that building there, and then I'll bring out some more soldiers. Right, let's start moving our Panzers over to the right. We'll start pushing through some open ground. Aircraft ready. Let's rocket the anti-tank guns. And we're going to need some more infantry. Grenadiers. Let's get them to there, and then we'll have to walk them up. Come on, where's the flak? Need to get another one, do we? Alright, let's put another one in here. Yeah, from here. That's a bit of a bugger, those trees. Never mind. Oh, hello. Command Stewart. Yep, come on, let's start taking that out. Let's get some action going on in this infantry that's moving in. What did I lose? Ah, I lost the infantry. Oh my god. I lost 2 Panzer Mark IVs as well. Alright, got a Wolverine. Alright, should we get another aircraft now? Yeah, we want another bomber. Let's take out that Wolverine. Good, at least it's falling back. Alright, let's use this looks now to try and attack the 25 pounder. Now we may not be lucky here, we may lose our looks. There we go, as I expected. Alright, let's get rid of this anti-tank gun. Should be able to get some more artillery now. No, not until phase C. Ah, gonna lose that. More anti-air. Let's get some more anti-air in. Alright, that artillery is becoming a pain in the backside. Come on, get in that building. Excellent. Let's move up another one. Right, phase C in 3 minutes. Got a nice lead. 3rd Canadian really hasn't pushed forward all that hard. I wonder, let's see if there's any anti-tank up here. Let's just use the Panzer 1. There it goes. Pack 38's doing a number on the command carrier. Hasn't hit anything yet though. Alright, let's have a crack at the infantry. There we go. Reduce their health. Let's keep moving forward. Rifle leader, they will have a petard. Let's keep attacking it. Good. Alright. Let's move back now. Storm Pioneer, let's move them out to here. No, let's move them into the hedge graves. Their flamethrowers will be very useful if the British are foolish enough to attack that way. Or the Canadians, sorry. What's our view from now behind that hedge grave? Still not... Need to get... Okay, so we need to get that Pack 38 in front of the Panzer Grenadiers. Try and get some open shots of everything coming down the road. Move the Panzer leader that way, and we might be able to cover a few more units. All right. So what's happening on this side? All right. So the Wolverine is back, is it? Okay. There's a couple of Wolverines. Okay. Oh, so they're demolishing the hangars. Excellent. Pushes those units back. Rocket's gone. Haven't destroyed a thing yet. Why is that standard infantry half-track out there in the open? That's not where it's supposed to be. What view have we got here? Nothing. Alright. Well, should we push forward a little bit more? Let's see what we can do. Let's move the Panzer into there. Move a half-track up there where it's got some coverage from anti-tank guns in the open by the trees. Move the Panzerführer up. Phase C. I have save points. And now let's bring out the big boys. We've got enough more aircraft. We have. Right, let's keep having a crack at these Wolverines. Eventually we've got to destroy one. Oh, come on, you've only got to move forward a little bit. Alright, come on, flak gun, do your job. Make that Spitfire turn back. There's two there, come on. Pound the bugger. Alright, so we've managed to push out a little bit, which is good. Out of range. Hummels. They're not going to be out of range. One there. That'll do. That's all we're going to get to start with. Alright, let's keep bombing these Wolverines. Keep them at bay. We've got to destroy one eventually. Still haven't destroyed one. Those rockets are next to useless. Oh, so they're falling back. Fantastic. Okay. So with that, we'll move our Tigers forward. Another Hummel will move up to here. Yep, cover everything there. Also get a supply truck. Oh, well out of range. Nothing is in range. There's plenty of Wolverines and anti-tank guns out there, that's for sure. Alright, 1900 points. Nearly there. Infantry being fired on as soon as they approach the perimeter. That's fantastic. Let's move Panzer Grenadiers up with the anti-tank gun. We'll move Panzer 1 over to the edge. Alright, let's move this half track up to here, take on the infantry. There's another half track we can bring up over here. 2 separate fields of fire. All right, more aircrafts ready. All right, I start pounding that artillery and anti-tank guns. Yep, let's get rid of the 25 pounder. Oh, got it in one hit. Go back for the Achilles. All right, so we're pushing up on the left flank again. Haven't quite got the shot I want. Storm Pioneer, it's moving forward. Let's move the Tigers forward a little bit more. Supported by the Bef Panzer Mark IV. All right, starting to make a difference now with this artillery. Let's pound that, the infantry, trying to move out of that city. Alright, what's that? Is that a Trechart? Looks like it. Alright, now we're going for the Staghound. Let's just move the flak up a little bit. Let's move these half tracks up. Oh, hello, what did I lose? Oh, I lost some infantry. Blow. That's not good. Let's move the Panzergrens up, supported by the half track. Yep, that's what we got to get rid of. Let's get rid of the other Wolverine. Done. Right, let's move forward. Move the Panzer Mark IV command up as well. Move the flak up. This half track needs to move up. Alright, so we've got the infantry, the tanks on the run. Putting pressure on the infantry now. There's a Sherman 3. Let's get rid of that. Come on. Oh no, just keep moving, keep moving. It's already been bailed out. Where did that come from? 6-pounder, my ass. How does that happen? Alright, move another 3 Panzer Mark IVs up. Let's move back. All 4 go some territory. But given what the point scores are now, it's probably within doubt. Alright, flak is out. Ammo, let's move it into with the mortar. Be able to get some more shells out of the supply carrier. Right, Pack 38's taking on the Sherman 3. Another bounce. And that is just about game. There we go. Good quick game. Look at the teams. Alright, kills 1565 to 1320, and really You take out the two Tigers out of that, and all of a sudden it becomes a really good KD ratio. So the 3rd Canadian, yep, they did get a bit of a smacking. My kills, Panzer Grands did really, really well in close. Pack 38s did well. Hummel and the Tigers. One Tiger, especially Stuffle, took out 4 Wolverines. What my losses? Where are those Tigers? Seriously, at nearly 1,000 meters, a 6 pounder is taken out a Tiger. Hard to believe, but anyway, that's the way the game goes. Look, I hope you enjoyed that. It was fairly fast moving. I held the flanks, tried to push the middle. If I had have had Panzer, for example, that may not have worked because you get very little infantry, but you get heaps of great tanks. So there's a bit of a balance and compromise there. But I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you've got any particular requests. Happy to try and facilitate where I can. But until next time, this is the Major out. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.